Hi guys, I'm here on the sideline with Shane Iverson as well as his mom Stephanie Iverson. They were just honored by the IUP community, sponsored by Make-A-Wish. Stephanie, can you tell us a little bit about why you're here today?
Yeah, my son was struck by a hunter's bullet when he was 6 days old. He was rushed to Children's Hospital where he spent 3 months. He lost both of his eyes. He's totally blind. He has uncontrolled seizures and an adrenal insufficiency. He's unable to walk or talk.
I'm so sorry to hear that. So Make-A-Wish Foundation, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we applied for Make-A-Wish, and we will be going to Disney World over Thanksgiving break. Yes, we're really, really excited. I think Shane's really going to like the smells and sounds.
So besides Make-A-Wish Foundation, what other events do you do, fundraisers to raise money for your cause?
Last year, we had a spaghetti dinner and a bingo that raised money for Shane's medical needs, Shane's therapy, items that aren't covered by insurance, multiple stays and trips to Children's Hospital, and ongoing equipment that he's going to need that isn't covered by insurance.
So for our viewers at home, how can they help you and make some donations?
We have a GoFundMe. You can look under Shane Iverson or I Love Shane, and we also have a fund at S&T Bank called the Shane Iverson Victim Fund.
Again, it's GoFundMe and S&T Bank for donations. I love this football, our honorary IUP Crimson Hawk. That's amazing. So much credit to you and your family. You're so strong, and keep going. There's lots of great things happening here. So thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Very good.
Success. We see it every day. Hundreds of majors and programs, bachelor's degrees to PhDs, small classes, internationally known faculty who are committed to your success. Real-world experiences to guide you on your career and life path. An alumni network 120,000 strong. I'm IUP President Mike Driscoll. Visit us. Find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Think of the NCAA as a marching band. We wouldn't stop with halftime. We'd be full-time, celebrating student athletes in everything they do. Okay, so don't think of us as a marching band. Think of us as a spirit squad. Well, just know we're always there for student athletes.
Receiving a Jefferson Award for public service was an honor I will always cherish. I've known since I was very young that I wanted to help make a difference, but I didn't create an organization to win an award. I did it because as a teacher, I believe all kids deserve a good start and a shot at high achievement. I'm April King, a graduate of Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Get my story at iup.edu.
Students in communications media at Indiana University of Pennsylvania can focus on a variety of areas, including media promotions. Our promotion students learn their skills by working in a hands-on environment, gaining real-world experience. They learn how to use media to promote, produce, and manage events, and how media organizations operate. They create promotional campaigns and help clients pitch their services, products, and events. With excellent classes led by experienced teachers, the Communications Media Department at IUP is perfect for students interested in media promotion.
I chose Division II because athletes graduate at a higher rate.
I can stay closer to home and be an important part of the community. I chose Division II because I can double major
And take part in campus activities.
I chose Division II because classrooms are smaller.
Students have more time with their instructors.
And I can compete for a national championship. I chose Division II for all these reasons and more.
I chose Division II.
I fell in love with the campus, with the people, with my IUP life. it for yourself. Visit us. Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Find your success. I fell in love with the campus, with the people, with my IUP life.
We're joining you from George P. Miller Stadium on this first Saturday of fall, but it sure doesn't feel like it. Temperatures for today's matchup against Edinburgh will be 80 degrees with light winds and mostly sunny. Good afternoon, football fans. We've got a great show for you this week to start conference play for the Crimson Hawks. I'm Vinny Lowry, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Vinny, you got that right. It sure does not feel like the first day of fall. It is roasting out here. I am Michael Gribna, your color commentator for the evening, for your fourth-ranked IUP Crimson Hawks in a top 25 media poll in all of D2 football.
Fourth-ranked Crimson Hawks, this game is more important than the last 3 games combined because it signifies the beginning of conference play for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, Vinny, this game's extremely important because this is game 1 on the road to the Coal Bowl. And let's jump on the bus to the Coal Bowl starting today. IUP versus the Edinboro Fighting Scots. Next week, IUP is hitting the road to the home of the Griffins of Seton Hill. Then, they are jumping back on the bus to return home to the highly anticipated grudge match between your IUP Crimson Hawks and the Cal Vulcans, battling for top seed in the PSAC.
But Mike, the Fighting Scots are gunning to put the first blemish on the Crimson Hawks' undefeated start, led by senior quarterback Jake Sisson.
Yeah, Jake Sisson is not off to the best start of his career. He threw over 41 touchdowns last year and 3,500 yards. Not the best they want to see from this young man today. On the other side, Lenny Williams, he's having a very good year for Lenny Williams. He's having average days throwing the ball. He doesn't need to bomb the ball. He's getting those quick screen passes, but we're doing what we love best, and that is running the football.
And while these quarterbacks are impressive, Mike, in their numbers, IUP's backfield can't be overlooked.
No, Vinny, what you're seeing is the rebirth of the IUP Crimson Hawks backfield. With the loss of Chris Temple in the preseason, we needed a lot of men to step up, and that's exactly what happened, starting with running back Samir Bullock and the kids, the true freshman running back that we have in Justice Evans, Dwane Brown, and Malik Anderson, all in the top 20 in PSAC rushing. Now let's take a look at some of those plays from the guys. Samir Bullock right here does a little razzle-dazzle in the backfield, and that's the one thing that the Crimson Hawks love about Samir Bullock is his vision. He sees the entire field for being such a small guy, and here you have Malik Anderson, the power back, going right up the gun for a 2-yard touchdown. Coming up next, we have the other true freshman, Justice Evans, the first game of his season with 100 yards and a touchdown, breaking all the tackles, making all these guys miss, and he has great vision himself as well. He's a very versatile running back, and they like to use him in the passing game. And last, we have Dwane Brown, who was injured last game versus Cheney, coming in, rumbling and bumbling up the field. And that's your running game. Samir and the kids, we're going to love to see them. They're going to be here for a long time, so get ready, folks.
Samir and the kids, but Mike, another injury worth mentioning and very possibly could have a big impact on this game was to the anchor of the O-line, the left tackle, Joe Peterson.
Yeah, Joe Peterson left the game last week versus Cheney at halftime, did not return, and I don't know what's going to happen because he is the chief protector for Lenny Williams. Now, this could impact more aspects of the game as well. Again, protecting Lenny Williams is your main point, but the left tackle is also a big play on the running game. So, I'm excited to see what redshirt sophomore Ken Roman can do in the place of Joe Peterson.
Mike, we'll just have to see how that plays out today. This 4th straight home game for the Crimson Hawks could become the 14th consecutive win since starting in 2015. Thanks for joining us for our Road to the Coal Bowl pre-show. I'm Vinny Lowry, and we'll be right back.
The Communications, Media, and Instructional Technology PhD program gave my life direction. This program was perfect for me with a combination of research and media production. Hands-on courses gave me skills that I now pass on to my students. I use all 3 areas of the program, production, theory, and research, every day in my job as a college professor.
Learn how the CMIT PhD program can change your life. Visit iup.edu/CMIT.
The environment is my passion. Every day, I live for the outdoors and all of its challenges. That's why I enlisted in the Coast Guard. Now, I serve to protect the environment and defend my country. It's like I was born for this.
Were you born ready for a greater challenge? Find out at gocoastguard.com.
Success. We see it every day. Hundreds of majors and programs, bachelor's degrees to PhDs, small classes, internationally known faculty who are committed to your success. Real-world experiences to guide you on your career and life path. An alumni network 120,000 strong. I'm IUP President Mike Driscoll. Visit us. Find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Joining you from George P. Miller Stadium on this first Saturday of fall. You see the captains walking out with the refs. We have Edinburgh versus IUP. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Vinny Lowry, your play-by-play commentator.
And I'm Mike Grivna. Another game, another dollar. You know, up here in the booth, this guy, Vinny Lowry. It's going to be a fun 2 hours of IUP Crimson Hawks football.
IUP football. This could be their 4th consecutive win on the season, going 4-0, and there could be ending up a consecutive win starting in 2015. This could be their 14th consecutive home win starting in 2015 against Edinburgh. And once again, thank you for joining us for the Crimson Hawks Sports Network. We are live now for the IUP, getting ready for the coin toss. And pretty sunny day out, not too bad, Mike. I mean, up here, pretty toasty, but
I'm not gonna lie, Vinny, it's gonna be a little bit of a rough game. It's really warm up here. SOS, someone send help. Mom, if you're watching.
Mom, if you're watching, be sure to send the hydration specialist up here. We need some water, just that.
Or Gatorade.
Or Gatorade.
I like the cherry Gatorade. Note, anyone.
The cherry Gatorade.
Hey, man, that's good stuff. Tell you what.
Down on the field, we have our captains. Number 5, Lenny Williams. Number 92, Jamal Everett. And 13, Mike Petropola. 3 captains for the IUP Crimson Hawks. They've been great leaders for the young Bucks, as well as the running backs, linemen, defense, no matter what. I mean, they brought us here 3-0. Could be 4-0 today.
Such leadership.
Such leadership. Much wow. And here we are coming on to the coin toss against Edinburgh.
Heads or tails? His call is heads. It is tails. IUP, you won the toss, you want to receive. Okay, which goal line would you like to defend?
And IUP will win the toss. Good signs so far for the Crimson Hawks.
That is a good start for the Crimson Hawks. Hopefully, what happens today is the Crimson Hawks can get off to a fast start, unlike the previous 3 games, where they haven't really gotten hot until they've gone into the second quarter of the game.
Yeah, that steamroller train hasn't really been going. Like you said, Mike, late game, but maybe early game. Mike, maybe Coach Tortorella said, hey, let's get it going early.
Maybe Coach Tortorella put a little extra coal in the fire to start the game off.
For the coal on the train.
Get it? So did they?
And IUP wins the coin toss, as I said. The IUP community is raising money and asking fans for donations today for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, who is sending the Iverson family to Disney. The son, Shane, suffered an unthinkable injury just 6 days after being born. At halftime, we will interview the Iverson family, and we will recap with Emma McCarthy on the Iverson family for the interview that she had pre-game. And we will interview the Iverson family and their tragic story.
Dawn McNeil and Justice Evans in the back to get this kick return. You remember Dawn McNeil from last week getting the 2-block kick touchdown returns and also received the ball. And we are underway in Indiana, Pennsylvania. Kickoff going to Dawn McNeil for the return. See what this young man can do.
Taking it from the 5-yard line, finds a few blocks, running up the middle, finds a hole, bringing out to the 40-yard line, but there's a flag on the play.
Holding on the receiving team. You know, Vinny, I'm not going to lie. I think every single game we've started, there's been a holding on the very first kickoff of the game. Not going to lie. I think I remember seeing that stat somewhere.
Hold on every single kickoff return. I mean, penalties haven't been too good. You see right there, we have our O-line getting ready to come on out.
The first of the game, the first kickoff.
The first kickoff of the game.
Yes.
Right? Very true.
And updated news, Joe Peterson is out for the game. He did suffer a ankle injury last game. Sophomore Ken Roman, number 71, is in for him today.
Lenny Williams now on the field. Back to pass, fakes it to Malik Anderson, trying to find someone, but gets taken down for a sack.
He got dropped by number 66, Derek Dorr.
And second down now, second and long.
Very uncharacteristic play by Lenny Williams to get sacked like that. He's normally very quick with the release. He has great vision to see what's downfield. I mean, I personally saw JoJo wide open, but
tosses it to Malik Anderson. Malik Anderson couldn't get to the outside. Good tackle by the Edinboro defense. Third down and long. McNeil coming in the game. Rex Pierce will step out.
That flashy playmaker, Dawn McNeil. Let's see what they drip for the kid today.
Edinburgh leads them to a 3 and out. I mean, looks like it's going to be a repeat of the last 3 games, Mike. Empty set for Lenny Williams, back to pass.
Alan Wright.
Looking for someone to the sideline, almost intercepted.
Man, Dawn McNeil and Alan Wright each had their cornerback beat. Lenny Williams had his choice. He went with the younger guy. Incomplete, leading to a 4th down. Number 35, Nico Ruiz coming on the field.
And the punt team will come on the field. Back to receive is Tanuaz Gregory for Edinburgh. Number 2. 4th and long. 3 and out for the IUP Crimson Hawks. And a fumbled snap. He's hit as he delivers the kick.
And Crimson Hawks bounce. Stops at the Edinburgh 49-yard line. Yeah, a little bit of a botched kickoff by Nico Ruiz. I didn't really see if it was a bad snap, or if he just dropped the ball, or what exactly happened there. But hey, you know, that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to leave your defense out to dry. First drive of the game, especially with a very experienced quarterback like Jake Sessions coming in the game.
And now it's 1st and 10. Jake with trips. First and 10. The IUP defense has been pretty dominant so far these last 3 games. First time on the field today. System back to pass, and it's intercepted by Max Redfield. Max Redfield in the middle. He's bringing it up to the 50. He's finding a few more blocks from the outside. He finds an opening, finds a few more ounces of daylight. Moving down to the outside. He's finally taken down, and it's now Crimson Hawks football. Jake Sisson is down on the field.
Yeah, what a play by Max Redfield, coming up with the interception right off the bat. But, oh man, Jake Sessions did get hit that game. You don't want to see that starting off this early with such a talented quarterback. And it doesn't look good. There is a flag on the field. Might be an illegal block in the back by the Crimson Hawks. They should keep the ball on this, well, they will keep the ball on this play, but that was on Edinboro, so that'll move the ball up even farther, but Sessions is still down.
Yeah, Sisson is still down, gets
Slow
up.
to get up, there he is.
And Mike, as I was saying after the coin toss, the IUP community is raising money and asking fans for donations today for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, who is sending the Iverson family to Disney. The son, Shane, suffered an unthinkable injury just 6 days after being born. At halftime, we will send it to Emma McCarthy to recap the interview with the Iverson family and bring you their tragic story. And it's now Crimson Hawk ball once again. Lenny Williams coming back onto the field.
They said the play was on Edinboro, correct? I don't know why they're moving the Crimson Hawks back.
I think it was on.
They said Edinboro. Illegal block in the back, Edinboro. All right.
2 penalties on the first 8 plays. Jeez.
Might just be one of those days.
And Lenny Williams with trips. Malik Anderson for the sidecar. Malik Anderson starting today. Gives it to Malik. Malik going to the outside.
Good cutback by Malik Anderson. Kind of stabbed his foot there and pivoted to the other side, making the first man miss. But getting taken down, but hey, a very effective 3 or 4 yard game by Malik Anderson.
Yeah, I think Malik had a sense of vision on that play. He saw the whole collapse, bounced it out to the outside with a little bit of spin move, and got a few more yards out of it. Second down. Gives it to Malik once again. Keeps turning the legs, but just short of the first down. Mike, as you were saying in the pregame, we have Justice coming in for Malik Anderson. No huddle for Lenny. Quick to Alan Wright. Alan Wright gets the first down. Yeah, they love that play with Alan Wright and those quick wide receiver out, wide receiver bubble route.
24, just Sevens in the backfield.
Lenny gives it to Evans. Evans, few quick moves. And he gets some yards on the play. Getting on the board for Evans, and now Don McNeil coming for Rex Pierce. Making it second down for Lenny Williams. Lenny Williams back to pass. He's going to take it himself. Finds a few holes, makes the man miss. He's going up the sideline. He's quick, he's fast. That's Lenny Williams.
I'll tell you what, that was the longest run of Lenny Williams' season so far. I'll tell you what, Vinny, I think he's just getting bored dropping back to pass every single game. He just wants to get out there and run the ball. That's what he does.
He wants to make a play. Playmaker Lenny Williams. And 1st and 10 now for the Hawks. Lenny with trips, gives it to Justice Evans. Justice Evans right up the middle. It's about 2-3 yards on the play.
Officially a 22-yard run for Lenny Williams.
Justice Evans still in the game. Double twins for Lenny Williams. Alan Wright in motion. Fakes it to Evans, looking for someone to pass to. Just making everyone miss. He has so much time here. Into the end zone for Brown. That's a touchdown. And IUP Crimson Hawks will strike first blood.
I'll tell you what, though, that play did look doomed from the start, but Lenny Williams, a little shake and bake on the field, making a couple Edinboro defenders miss, all by just spinning. And two of them went down quick.
You know, like we talked about in the pregame about the missing of Joe Peterson and what that will do for the O-line. But the O-line, I mean, gave Lenny ridiculous amount of time to surely make that decision. And plus, he didn't even need the O-line. He made a miss, and he passed it off to Brown. And now it's Dylan Sarkin out for the extra point. Going to put up 7. With 10:36 left to go in the first quarter. And that was Dwane Brown on the touchdown.
And we have the interception coming up right here. A replay. You have Max Redfield reading the quarterback's eyes perfectly, getting the ball, extending his body, jumping up, making the play, making a couple men miss, cutting backfield. Great interception returned by Max Redfield. Too bad it was null and void due to the penalty, but
still good play by Max Redfield. I mean, first play on the offense, said, give me that.
Hopefully Sessions does make it back into this game because he was hit very hard.
It's Sean Bowling now for the kick. Back to receive for Edinburgh is Gregory, number 2. Along with number 21, Cyril Hendrick, but he'll kneel it, take a touchback. And here comes the Fighting Scots for the second time today.
Jake Session taking the field. Wait, nobody, I'll tell you what, that last drive, the Crimson Hawks did what they love to do. 2 plays over 20 yards. They had the Lenny Williams run, 22, and the Shawnee Brown touchdown was exactly 20 yards.
And let's see if Jake Sisson shook it off. And he's coming back on the field.
You know, he's going to do what he had to do. You know, just shake it off. Shake it off.
Yeah, you got to get a little bit of water, a little bit of a break.
Probably Gatorade.
Probably some cherry Gatorade.
Cherry Gatorade.
Double twins for Jake Sisson. Jake Sisson back to pass once again.
Number 22, J.R. Stevens, read that one perfectly. It was a completion, but they did not give up any extra yards on the play.
Completion by number 6, Blake Reddick. 8 yards on the completion. Double twins, IUP on top, 7-0. 10-10 left to go in the first quarter. Second down for Sisson. Back to pass once again. Gives it to Reddick. It could be a fumble. There's no whistle.
I think I'm going to call that one an incomplete pass.
Yeah, incomplete pass on that. Had no control.
Receiver did not have full possession of that ball.
Third down now for the Fighting Scots. Sisson with double twins.
Crimson Hawks showing blitz on this play. Let's see if they do it.
Back to
they're
pass.
All coming.
And it completes it past the first down marker. Fighting Scots, second.
Taynaz Gregory on the reception there from Sessions. Man, the Crimson Hawks, you see that play? They're showing blitz. They're sending everyone.
Empty backfield for Jake Sisson. First and 10. Looking to pass, looking for a target over the middle, number 5. That's Fletcher.
There's a flag on the field, though. I think it might have been holding in the backfield by Edinboro. 66, they got him again. That was Derek Dorr, committed 2 penalties so far in the game.
Yeah, not looking too good for the Fighting Scots offense. Interception and penalties are just killing them. But Sisson now has trips with Hendrick at the sidecar. Out wide, brought down hard by J.R. Stevens.
Whew. J.R. Stevens said, absolutely not. Not in my nest, sir. Not in my nest.
Yeah. And that's what I tell them.
And that was Blake Reddick, the intended receiver.
Number 94, Jordan Diven checking in. Number 92, Jamal Averitt checking out.
Empty set for Jake Sisson. Second and long. Back to pass, delivers. That's Gregory on the reception.
Nick Amendola on the force out.
3rd and 10.
91, DeAndre Easterling checking in. That man, he's a pass rusher if I've ever seen one.
Fletcher at the sidecar for Sisson.
Crimson Hawks have extra defensive backs out on the field.
3rd and 10 for Sisson. Sisson on the sideline. A little bit too far, but he was wide open. That was James Clark. Huge separation.
Bringing up 4th down on the play.
A little bit of miscommunication between Anthony Davis and Mike Petropola. Jeez.
You take him. No, you take him. I don't think anyone wanted to take him.
It's kind of like brothers doing chores at home. So no, this is your chore today. 4th down, but they're going for it.
It might be a boot punt by quarterback Sessions. That's what it looks like. Be very surprising if they go for it this early.
Petropola back to receive. Punt almost blocked. Petropola will field it. And he'll be taken down around the 40-yard line. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Send it down to the refs. Another block in the back against IUP.
Did they call it on 13?
Number 91. I think they said block in the back, 91, block for 13. I did hear 13, Mike. I did hear 13.
I don't think the kick returner can block in the back. That one was a little interesting to me. But here comes Lenny Williams and Malik Anderson.
Yeah, Malik Anderson and Justice Evans switching in and out today. It's a hot one. Need to get a breather once or twice. 1st and 10, double twins for Lenny. Allen Wright in motion. Back to pass, quick out to Allen. There's a flag on the play, makes a man miss. He just walks right out of bounds. Another flag on the play. Jeez.
What is it, six flags so far?
I don't think we can have a... Let's see if we can have a drive without any flags.
Definitely not going to be a clean game.
Alrighty.
I'll tell you what, Vince, with all this laundry on the field, I'm starting to think it's my bedroom out there. I'll tell you what. No, I'm just kidding, Mom.
And you're just saying it adds character. That's all it does.
Yeah, it's character.
There you go. 8:11 to go in this first quarter. And Lenny with double twins once again. Quick move by Malik Anderson. Gains about a yard on the run. And we haven't seen Samir Bullock. Second down. Stack twins for Lenny. Lenny back to pass. Pulls the trigger to Don McNeil. Gets past the first down. Justice Evans now in the game. Rex Pierce as well, along with Colb Hughes. IUP on top, 7-0. 7:20 left to go in this first quarter. Pass play by Lenny Williams led to a touchdown. Lenny with trips, gives it to Evans. Evans trying to find somewhere to go.
He was denied by number 52. That was Trey Hall on the stop. Great penetration by the young man.
Yeah, he walked right into the hole and just blew up the play. Evans had nowhere to go. 2nd and 10. Justice right behind Williams. Fakes it once again to Justice Evans. Over the middle to Colb Hughes.
Flag on the field.
First down for the Crimson Hawks. Moving the sticks. The same play that just took place was the same play that led to the Crimson Hawks' first touchdown. Making it now 7-0, 6:15 left to go in this first quarter. Justice Evans now at the sidecar. Fakes it to Evans, gives it to Allen right for a slant, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I think the ball hit the ground before Allen Wright could really bring in the catch. And now we have number 9, Malik Anderson, checking into the game. Justice Evans coming off the field.
Empty set now for Lenny Williams, 2nd and 10. Possibly a jump on the defense. Lenny Williams will take it himself. Fumble.
Went out of bounds, IUP ball.
Looks like a little bit of a pitch to Allen Wright.
Yeah, I really don't know what Lenny was seeing. That's another very un-Lenny-like play. Getting out of the pocket, jumping, and pitching the ball, but good thing it went out of bounds.
3rd down now for the Crimson Hawks. Third and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Crimson Hawks.
Third down and 10, 5:42 going on in the first quarter here in Indiana, Pennsylvania.
IUP on top, 7. Interesting.
Well, yeah, that's how it happens. If the fumble goes out of bounds and the defense not recovered, it's still an offensive ball.
Well, of course, Mike. I just wasn't sure if it was second. I thought it was going to be 1st down, and so 2nd down was going to be 3rd down, but.
JoJo Gauze on this reception. Oh, that's going to be a close one. I think that was a 1st down there.
4th and 1.
And they're bringing out the power unit there. Rex Pierce, 89, the man, CJ Jackson. Maybe they'll just pick Lenny up and toss him over the line of scrimmage.
I think that's what the plan is for this one. A little bit quarterback sneak. We've seen it against East Stroudsburg. And see if Lenny can convert for the 1st down. Going to the outside, he gets a few more. A little bit of sprinkles on the cake. Lenny Williams having a day today. 4:37 left to go in the first quarter. IUP on top, 7-0. First and 10. .429 left to go. Injury on the field, number 21 for the Fighting Scots. That's Hendrick, Zerl Hendrick, down on the sideline. And we'll be back for the Crimson Hawks. First and 10 right here for IUP versus Edinburgh.
Receiving a Jefferson Award for public service was an honor I will always cherish. I've known since I was very young that I wanted to help make a difference, but I didn't create an organization to win an award. I did it because as a teacher, I believe all kids deserve a good start and a shot at high achievement. I'm April King, a graduate of Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Get my story at iup.edu.
Students in Communications Media at Indiana.
First and 10 for Lenny. Fakes it to Malik Anderson, back to pass. Lenny looking for someone open. JoJo Gauze on the sideline. Throwing to Don McNeil in double coverage. JoJo Gauze wide open.
Yeah, Don McNeil was wide open for a couple seconds there, but the hole just closed on Lenny Williams. He was under pressure, got out of the pocket, but didn't have much to run down there.
If you just missed it, we had Lenny Williams on 4th and 1 for a quarterback sneak, but had a little bit of sprinkles and got to the outside and gained for a little bit more. Making it 1st and 10. 2nd and 10, I'm sorry. He fumbles the snap. Malik Anderson recovers.
It's been a very sloppy game so far by both teams.
Yeah, Lenny didn't even look like he was ready on that play. 3rd and 12.
Third and 12, 3:30 left in the first quarter. Crimson Hawks up 7-0.
Lenny with trips. Malik Anderson at the sidecar. Delivers it out to JoJo Gauze. Great separation. And that's another 6 points for the Crimson Hawks. Making it 13-0. IUP on top of the Fighting Scots. 3:17 left to go in the first quarter. JoJo Gauze on the touchdown. Just had great separation of the cornerback and walked right into the end zone. Made it look like a walk in the park. 13-0, IUP on top. Could be 14 with Dylan Sark for the extra point.
And we're going to go back to the touchdown pass from Lenny Williams to JoJo Gauze. You have Lenny Williams under center right here in the shotgun, looking around the field, trying to find his man, dropping back to pass right there, seeing his man JoJo Gauze, his favorite receiver wide open. JoJo catching it, staying on balance, staying in bounds, able to get the touchdown for the Crimson Hawks.
Makes it now 14-0, 3:17 to go in this first quarter. And Sean Bowling will come out for the kickoff. It's been a sloppy game, Mike. Jeez. So many penalties. Missed snaps. Whether it be high or low, doesn't matter. I mean, it hasn't been looking, it doesn't look like the IUP Crimson Hawks to me. It just doesn't look like the train's moving.
Well, they are up 14-0 going with 3:17 left. So it has been a good start for the Crimson Hawks. Yes, it has been a little bit sloppy, but we like it sloppy. Let's keep going, Indiana.
Could be 4-0 against the Fighting Scots today. And back to receive it is number 2 now. It's Gregory moving to the outside, spreading out the IUP kickoff team. And he'll bring it out to the 39-yard line.
Wait, there wasn't a flag on that one?
Yeah, no flag on that one. 3:09 left to go in this first quarter. Sisson will take the field. IUP on top 14-0. We have Jake Sisson with trips to his right. And that's Fletcher at the sidecar.
Tell, you hear me, Bart?
Gives it to Fletcher. Couldn't get anything on the play. Second down for the Fighting Scots. And that's Fletcher once again for the sidecar. I mean, they've been throwing it all game.
Yeah, Session 2 for 7, 22 yards, 1 interception. The senior from Jamestown, New York.
Sisson will take it himself. He'll slide and get a few more yards on the play. Anthony Davis on the tackle. Third down now for Jake Sisson. In for the game now is Ryan Stratton. Looking for the play.
Come on now, get a stop.
Sisson now looking to convert on third down. 1:51 left to go in the first quarter. Almost into the hands of J.R. Stevens. Hit James Clark in the left hand, but couldn't bring it in. Now it's fourth down. And the Fighting Scots looking for the defense to possibly jump. Sisson now with twins. Empty set now for Jake Sisson. He'll take it himself. It's going to be close.
It's going to be close. Let's see what the referees. Let's see where the refs are going to give him the ball at.
We have some little bit of scruffing going on with Max Redfield and Fletcher. It's a first down for the Fighting Scots. I thought his knee was down, Mike.
They're going to give him the first down with 1:38 left. Crimson Hawks up 14-0.
Double twins. Back to pass. Signaling for Clark to go deep, and it's a catch.
He caught that. No.
Wow. Wow. I thought I saw the foot inbounds.
That definitely would have been ESPN top 10 plays. That would have been a heck of a catch.
That was ridiculous. Over the shoulder. Great signal by Sisson as well. Told Clark to go deep. Great execution right through the window and over the shoulder to Clark, but it is incomplete. Second down for Sisson. Sisson gets number 19.
Corin Williams on the reception. No.
Third down now, double twins. Back to pass.
And, you know, let's show a replay of that catch, and let's slow it down right as he catches the ball and goes out of bounds. Sessions dropping back to pass. Looking for his man, finding him. Open, just getting one toe in. And there are 2 fouls on the play.
You know, Mike, jeez.
The Crimson Hawk faithful are not happy about those calls right there.
You know, Mike, in the NCAA, you only need 1 foot in bounds, and I think that 1 foot, I think I saw it out of bounds for Clark. It was close, but
heck of a try.
It was right over the shoulder. But now it's first down. Fighting Scots moving down the field on penalties.
Yeah. Sisson, empty backfield.
1st and 10, empty backfield. Back to pass. Delivers it to Gregory.
Amendola was all over the man. Wow.
And 1st and 10 for Sisson and his offense. Empty set once again. Looking to pull the trigger. That's to Reddick.
Damon Lloyd on the stop.
Another first down. 1st and goal now for the Fighting Scots. Sisson looking to get on the board before the end of this first quarter. No, they might just let the clock wind out with 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. IUP on top, 14-0. Now 1st and 10 for the Fighting Scots. We'll be right back for IUP versus Edinburgh.
Students at the University of Pennsylvania can focus on a variety of areas, including media promotions. Our promotion students learn their skills by working in a hands-on environment, gaining real-world experience. They learn how to use media to promote, produce, and manage events, and how media organizations operate. They create promotional campaigns and help clients pitch their services, products, and events. With excellent classes led by experienced teachers, the Communications Media Department at IUP is perfect for students interested in media promotion.
I chose Division II because athletes graduate at a higher rate.
I can stay closer to home and be an important part of the community. I chose Division II because I can double major.
And take part in campus activities.
I chose Division II because classrooms are smaller.
Students have more time with their instructors.
And I can compete for a national championship. I chose Division II for all these reasons and more.
I chose Division II.
Jake Sisson coming back on the field for the second quarter, 15 minutes back on the clock. IUP up 14-0. Jake Sisson looking to get a score on the board. Looking to fill that big old 0. 1st and 10 for the Fighting Scots. Empty set for Sisson. To the outside, into the hands.
Just a bit outside for number 9.
Was Anderson on the intended receiver?
I apologize.
Hit him right in the paws.
I apologize, that was number 5, Walter Fletcher on the almost reception. 14-0, Indiana.
Sisson once again with the empty backfield. 14-0, IUP on top. Sisson's gonna take it himself.
Diamond Jones there with the initial contact on Session, bringing him down for what is to be a 3rd down and 8.
And IUP still on top, 14-0. Sisson really trying to get that first touchdown, get the momentum rolling. 14:27 left to go in this second quarter. A lot of time left. Plenty of time for Sisson to make something happen. 10 seconds on the game clock. Empty backfield. Sisson will take it himself. Runs right into the pile.
You know, Vince, I don't think we've seen a true running play from the Edinboro offense yet.
We saw one play from Fletcher, that's it.
To then throw the ball. You know, they're just leaving poor Jake Sissons out to dry in this game.
I know. Don't know what that was. Yeah, it looked like there's supposed to be a we had Fletcher just going to take it himself, kind of a wildcat formation. Blocked kick, and that's going to be a no score for the Edinboro Fighting Scots. IUP still on top, 14-0, 13-19 in the second quarter.
And I'll tell you what, Vince, I think that is our third blocked kick all year, third or fourth blocked kick. A very impressive stand for the Crimson Hawks there. You know, they had session marching down the field, right on their throats, down near the goal line. But the Crimson Hawks said absolutely not today.
IUP just dominating. I think it's trying to get it rolling, that momentum.
And Samir Bullock has checked in the game for the first time. Very interesting. Not until the second quarter, Samir Bullock has checked in. You know, the second leading rusher in the entire PSAC. I wonder why he hasn't been in yet, Vince.
Thrown out to Hughes. Hughes gets a little bit more yards. Takes 3 men to take him down. Yeah, Mike, that is strange. I'm not too sure. Maybe they saved him for the second quarter. Maybe had to stretch out a little bit more, warm up a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, that is really very strange. Again, him being the second leading rusher in the entire PSAC.
Second and one, giving it to Samir. Lenny will actually take it himself. Huge fake. And that'll be a first down.
14-0, Crimson Hawks. 12:49 left in this first half of the game.
Lenny with trips. First and 10. Gives it to Samir.
Solid run by Bullock there for +4.
Mike, they could have been trying to fake out the defense, saying, like, this is our running game today. I mean, not too big of a threat. But then they got Samir Bullock coming in as well, and here we have just running it down their throats now. Second down for Williams. Williams back to pass. Gives it to Samir.
Right through the hands of Samir Bullock, bringing up a 3rd down and 6 for the Crimson Hawks.
Flag on the play? Yeah, flag on the play. Third down for the Crimson Hawks against McNeil. Lenny with trips, Samir at the sidecar. Third down for Lenny Williams. Looking for a target, gets it to McNeil. McNeil is hit hard. Looks like a helmet-to-helmet contact.
A flag on the field for holding, and Don McNeil getting crushed on the sidelines, helmet to helmet, and their penalty on that? Let's go down to the field and take a replay of that play. Lenny Williams in the shotgun, Samir Bullock to his right. Let's see what happened here. And there's the holding by number 64, I believe. Oh yeah, that was helmet to helmet. You cannot do that in any level of the game. Unacceptable.
Back to pass. Lenny Williams shakes off a tackle or two. He gets a little bit more. He's going to take it himself. It could be a first down. Holy! Lenny Williams, have a day. Running to daylight.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a Lenny Williams first down. That's what we come to expect of this young man whenever something bad happens. Just give it to Lenny, let him do his thing, and he'll get you first downs.
Give me chills, Mike. Jeez.
11:27 left in the second period.
First and 10, double twins. Lenny once again looking to the sideline to McNeil. McNeil, great separation, comes back for the ball. He keeps moving the legs. He's getting some pushing from the teammates in the Fighting Scots. He's still not down, bringing that to the 6-yard line.
That man did not want to go down. He loves playing football, I'll tell you what.
McNeil, this IUP Crimson Hawks offense is starting to get rowdy. We have a Fighting Scot down on the field.
Number 83, Don McNeil, 5'8", 170 pounds, the redshirt sophomore out of Martin Luther King High School, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Don McNeil, jeez.
Now, he looks a lot taller than 5'8", I'm not going to lie there, Vince.
5'8's tall, Mike. What are you talking about?
Oh, not when you're, 6 foot like we are.
First and goal for the Crimson Hawks.
Almost 6 foot, I mean, for you, Vince.
Okay. All right, Mike. First and goal. And they're going to give it to Samir.
Were they trying to walk it together?
I don't know. I think Samir wanted it, but Lenny didn't want to give it.
I think that would have been a touchdown if you just would have given it to Samir, let him bounce to the outside. There was no pressure coming from the left.
Second and goal now. Lenny trying to work the magic to make it almost 20-0, but the current score is 14-0, IUP on top. Flag on the play. Looking to the back of the end zone for JoJo Gauze.
Oh, that wasn't a late hit call? All right.
There's 10-13 left to go in the second quarter. IUP on top, 14-0.
Half the distance to the goal, putting them right about the 2.5 yard line. The Crimson Hawks, they need to show a little force, run the ball right up the gun, shove it down the throats of the Fighting Scots.
Yeah, they're working Samir pretty well on this drive. Gives it to Samir. Samir will walk right through the hole into the end zone, making it 20-0 on top of the Fighting Scots of Edinburgh.
There's that man, that bad man, Vinny Lowry, that very, very bad man, Samir Bullock, with his third rushing touchdown on the season.
Dylan Sark for the extra point. Samir Bullock, that was his first drive on offense today, and he gets the touchdown.
And you see, you give my man the ball, you win games.
10 seconds on the game clock. Sarka up for the extra point. And it's good, making it 21-0. IUP on top, 10:09 left to go in the second quarter. 21-0. Things are looking pretty good for the Crimson Hawks before half.
And the Crimson Hawks are steamrolling the poor Edinburgh defense.
And Sean Bowling for the kickoff today. That last drive, we had Samir Bullock take over on the run game.
And there's that dynamic duo, number 5, Lenny Williams, number 26, Samir, the man, Bullock.
Yeah, it was a pretty good dynamic duo. And when Samir couldn't convert for the first down, Lenny said, I'll take it myself. It was third and long, and instead of passing, he took it as a quarterback sneak. That's Sean Bowling on the kick. And it will bring it out to the 29-yard line. Now let's take a look at the team comparison between IUP and Edinburgh. Passing yards, IUP on top, 137 to 51. IUP just dominating on rushing. I mean, we saw Fletcher maybe once or twice rush, but it's all been passing for the Fighting Scots. First down, IUP has 5 more, and penalties are just killing IUP compared to the Fighting Scots. But all in total, 211 for IUP, 63 for the Fighting Scots. Jake Sisson coming on the field.
Let's see if that will change this drive.
Yeah, Sisson can be happy with the performance so far, but gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher's trying to dance around in the backfield.
Jamie Watkins in on the tackle.
It's Ryan Stratton, number 44 for the Fighting Scots. Twins for Sisson with the rollout. Gives it to Reddick. Third down for Sisson.
9:14. The clock is ticking.
IUP on top, 21-0. That's how we like it, 21-0. Big old goose egg for the Fighting Scots. Trips for Sisson. Back to pass. Out to Clark. James Clark, but he couldn't get the first down.
Good hustle by the defense, number 5, Takai Turner in there, Amendola, and number 50, Damon Lloyd.
Gee, I'm sorry, looks like it moved on the change. Looked pretty close to me from up here. That's 1st and 10.
8:39, Crimson Hawks up 21-0.
Trips now for Sisson. Back to pass. Thrown to the sideline. Big old number 80. Dwane Brown. Huge play against the Crimson Hawks.
And you know, that's what the Edinboro Fighting Scots needed Jake Sisson to get a long pass play on the field. Get that ball moving. Get down into Crimson Hawks territory. Hopefully get some points on this drive. And that's what they need to do.
It's Takai Turner on the coverage for the Crimson Hawks. 1st and 10. Gives it to Fletcher. It's a quick move, but he only gets a few yards on the play. Now 2nd down for Sisson. Double twins. Back to pass once again. And the flag on the play.
That might be a hold on Jay Watkins, but I don't think Watkins touched him. I think that was just overthrown. And that will be a pass interference on number 2, Jay Watkins.
Penalties are just destroying the Crimson Hawks. I mean, you saw it on the team comparison. IUP still on top, though. 21-0, 7:35 left to go in the first half. Empty back set for Sisson. Jake looking to the sideline.
James Clark on the reception there. Jay Watkins on the coverage. A little 1-2 battle going on today out there. James Clark being number 1, Watkins being number 2.
Second down now. Moving in the Crimson Hawks red zone. Last time Jake Sisson was in the red zone for the Fighting Scots. Couldn't convert for a touchdown. Led to a field goal. Led to a blocked field goal for the Fighting Scots. And right into the hands of Gregory.
Yeah, Sissons can't be happy about that game.
Right into the hands. Jeez. He watched it come in.
3rd down and 2.
Third down now. With the rollout for Sisson. Sisson is hit hard. He's hit hard as he throws.
Oh, Jamal Everett on the hit. Sissons is not. Oh.
Dondre Tillman just.
Wow. And there's a flag on the field.
Dondre Tillman on the huge hit.
And the Crimson Hawk faithful are not happy on this play.
Could be an excessive celebration.
Our guys were just celebrating for a stop.
Refs will be talking it over. Sisson will walk off.
Let's see what the flag is.
Active play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 10. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
That was Max Redfield for IUP.
Calling Max Redfield out for
unsportsmanlike.
They're about the second take.
I didn't see any unsportsmanlike conduct. I didn't even see Tillman celebrate too much. But now it's 1st and goal. In for quarterback is Andrew Tomko. Tomko will take it himself.
Jamal Everett on the pull down right there.
21-0, IUP still on top. 6:30 left to go in the second quarter. Sisson is back in the game.
Maybe just needed a little breather. Who knows?
That was a nasty hit. Empty set now for Sisson. Back to pass, looking for the corner.
Nope.
Incomplete. That was Gregory.
And Gregory had it in his hands but dropped it. I don't know if there was contact by the Crimson Hawks on that play or he just blatantly lost control.
Couldn't come down with it, looked like it.
Sisson going to the outside. A little trickery maybe here for the Crimson Hawks. 3rd down and 6, 21-0. Crimson Hawks, 6:01 left in this first half of the game.
It's given to Fletcher. Fletcher gets a little bit close to the end zone. Down to the 2-yard line. 4th and goal for the Fighting Scots. That's Tomko now at the quarterback. Sisson still at the wideout. And the IUP family's getting ready. Cheering the Crimson Hawks to hold them. We have Sisson now back at quarterback and Tomko, the backup QB. And there's going to be a timeout.
And with that, I think we're going to send this one to a quick break.
S&T Bank, relationship banking.
I fell in love with the campus, with the people, with my IUP life. See it for yourself. Visit us. Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Find your success.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, yeah.
.520 left to go in this first half. IUP on top 21-0. 4th and goal now for the Fighting Scots. Fletcher now at the side call for Sisson. They're going for it for 4th and goal. Into the hands once again of Clark. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Lenny Williams coming onto the field.
Preserving this shutout. And that's what this Crimson Hawks defense can do.
Mike, I don't know. It seemed like a bad play call on the Fighting Scots part.
Oh, it seemed like a very good play call. The two cornerbacks were going inside. Clark was going, or I'm sorry, Gregory was going out. He just couldn't bring the ball in.
No, I mean, the field goal unit should have just came on the field. I mean, it's an early game. Just get some points on the board.
Not in a game like this where IUP has the potential to not run the score up, but score many more touchdowns than just 3. Go for it. I mean, you've already lost 1 game, so you're probably already out of the PSAC playoff standings.
1st and 10 for Lenny Williams. Samir Bullock on the run.
Grinding for a couple yards, maybe a gain of 3 or 4 on that play for Samir. And we have a train on the field.
The good old famous Indiana train coming through to see the IUP versus Edinburgh. Gives it to Samir once again. Couldn't get too many yards on that one. Bringing up 3rd down now for Williams. IUP on top 21-0.
You said deuce. You said deuce.
Protected the end zone twice against the Fighting Scots.
3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5, and the clock is ticking. It's at 4:20 right now.
Lenny with the rollout. Looking for Colb Hughes. Looking for some target. He's dancing around the end zone, move to the outside. He gets the 1st down. He'll just step right out. Gets a little bit of breathing room for the Crimson Hawks.
Tell you what, though, this Edinburgh defensive line cannot keep up with the speed of Lenny Williams. He has had the run of the muck all day against this Edinburgh defense.
There's a flag on the play.
All right. I need an outside receiver. Outside receiver. Somebody go.
1st and 10 now.
Three guys on the right, only 2 defenders. Hurry up, call the ball.
Trips for Lenny Williams. Muffled snap. And he's taken down kind of hard by the Fighting Scots. 2nd down now. 3:40 left to go in this first half. Down the 18-yard line for the Crimson Hawks. Trying to run down the field before time runs out in the 2nd quarter. Lenny Williams rolling out, looking for Brown. Couldn't come down with it. Coverage by the defensive back number 24, Maurice Sims.
Yeah, Shawnee Brown not able to pull that ball in. And I'll tell you what, Vince, that's what it seems like with this guy. Either a touchdown or he drops it. That's what I've noticed for the first 4 games of this season. I think he only has 2 or 3 receptions going into this game, including today's touchdown.
Yeah, had a touchdown today. First touchdown for the day for the Crimson Hawks.
3:17.
Allen Wright in motion. Lenny in the pocket. He's going to scramble. Looking for some target, but throws it away. Defensive backs by the Edinboro Fighting Scots.
He was looking for Don McNeil in the play, didn't quite get to him. Bringing up a 4th and 7. Nico Ruiz coming back onto the field. Hopefully this isn't a low snap like the one before, causing the Crimson Hawks.
Almost gave me a heart attack. Special teams now for Nico and the punt team. That's Gregory, number 2 for the Fighting Scots, willing to receive. Fair catch is called, and the Fighting Scots will come on the field.
Right at the 40-yard line.
Good field position with 3:01 left to go in this first half. IUP on top, 21-0. Touchdowns were made by Brown and Samir Bullock, as well as JoJo Gauze. Now Jake Sisson coming back on the field.
So far on the game, Sisson 10 for 22, 92 yards and an interception.
Double twins now. Sisson looking for someone. Looks like it's a first down for the Edinboro Fighting Scots.
Jordan Diven had pressure on Jake Sisson, but just a hair of a second too late. Sisson getting the ball off. First down from the 50-yard line. 2:45 left in this first half.
Sisson trying to put some score on the board for the Fighting Scots. Gives it to Reddick over the middle. Reddick keeps going. It's about 7 yards on the completion.
Anthony Davis and Jordan Diven made the tackle.
.2:14 left to go in the second quarter. IUP 21, Edinboro 0.
Max Redfield lining up with the line of scrimmage.
And with an empty backfield for Sisson, he'll throw it to a dig route by Fletcher.
Petropola. Wow. Mike Petropola did not look happy on that play. Jumped on the back of the receiver to bring him down.
Third and 3 for the Scots. Less than 2 minutes to go in this second quarter. Fletcher will take it. And it'll be short of the first down, it looks like. Clock is still running.
Crimson Hawks saying it's 4th.
Sisson gonna go for it, gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher right up the middle, he gets it. About 1:02 to go in the second quarter. Fighting Scots still at 0 points.
First down from the IUP 38-yard line.
First and 10, Sisson rolling out. It's blocked, intercepted by the Crimson Hawks. It's number 50, Damon Lloyd.
What a block by Max Redfield. Man, he got up there. Did you see Max Redfield with that interception?
Had like a 40-inch vertical on that one.
Especially to the boundary.
Wow.
Damon Lloyd will come away with it. Lenny Williams will come back on the field with 39 seconds to go in the second quarter. Might just take a knee, but let's take a look at that interception by Damon Lloyd.
What a play right there. You have the Crimson Hawks lining up 4 men. On the line of scrimmage, Jake Sisson in the shotgun, dropping back, rolling over to his right, and there's Max Redfield right there, jumping up in front of the ball. Damon Lloyd, good job finding the ball and bringing it in for Crimson Hawks. Takeaway.
Lenny Williams now 1st and 10. Double twins, both sides. And they're looking to score. Lenny Williams dropping back, gives it to Malik Anderson. He'll take a step out of the out of bounds. 2nd down, 35 seconds to go for the Crimson Hawks. IUP on top still, 21-0. Big old goose egg for Edinburgh. Lenny with trips, drops back in the pocket. Over the middle to JoJo Gauze. Ooh.
Crimson Hawks gonna hurry up.
JoJo is taken down awkwardly on the legs.
Oh, a little bit of extracurriculars going on right now on the field. Crimson Hawks not happy with the way that one ended. They will take a timeout.
And looks like we'll be right back here for IUP versus Edinburgh.
Thank you.
Kindness. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
All your professors, all of them, they know that all it takes is one dreamer with passion, one person, and they hope in each of you that you might be that one who makes a longer-lasting light bulb, who writes music for the ages, who reaches into the mind and discovers a new star and it can change the world.
For Lenny. Lenny back to pass once again. Gives it to Malik Anderson.
Pass completed to Malik Anderson.
He'll end up out of bounds.
Marching down the field, 22 seconds left in this first half of the game.
IUP 21, Edinburgh 0. Empty backfield now. Malik Anderson now in the slot. And whistle on the play.
Edinburgh taking a timeout on that play with. Let's show a replay of that hit on JoJo Gauze. See right there, JoJo spread out to the right, getting the ball off.
See it right there, and another guy takes him down, but just a dangerous hit for his knee.
Spinning and being hit backwards, but JoJo Gauze is fine back out on the field. Tough kid, I have a class with him this semester. Nice guy.
2nd down now with Fighting Scots, and they're going to come back on the field to finish out the 2nd quarter. IUP 21, Edinburgh 0.
There's JoJo on the day, 3 receptions, 50 yards, and a touchdown for the 6'4" wide receiver, JoJo Gauze.
And Malik Anderson at the sidecar. Lenny, deep pass to McNeil.
Just over the head of Don McNeil on that play.
Bringing up 3rd down, 16 seconds to go.
Lenny not able to drop it in the basket of Don McNeil.
Malik Anderson still at the sidecar. Trips for Williams. 3rd down and long. Lenny to Malik. Malik has a wide open field. Quick move and he'll run out of bounds. We're going to 1st down. 9 seconds to go for the Crimson Hawks. Time for maybe 2 more plays, maybe 1. Rolling out for Lenny Williams. Lenny trying to find someone. That's JoJo Gauze. He'll step out of bounds with 3 seconds to go.
Probably bringing on the golden right toe of Dylan Sarka, maybe.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. Sarka now in the game.
Sarka 6 for 7 on the year. Season long, a 46-yard field goal he booted in a week 1 win versus Ashland as time expired.
And that started the 1-0, then 2-0, 3-0, maybe 4-0 today. A little bit of icing for the Edinboro Scots. Icing the kicker. And we'll be right back for IUP versus Edinboro after this.
Nothing ever gonna make this world better if we don't start believing that love really, really, really is the answer. Everybody join hands, cause it's time now. Spread the love all over the world. Spread it all over the world.
We have a job to do out here today.
To be a winning team, you have to work like a winning team.
My team depends on me.
And my team is 50,000 strong.
Looks like a lot of work's going into this.
This is what it feels like to be part of a team.
A winning team.
The action team.
And as we come back from a commercial time out for Edinburgh, they call another one back here at
Kurt Signetti Field at George P. Miller Stadium.
Crimson Hawks up 21-0. 3 seconds left in the game. Sending out the field goal man, Dylan Sarka, the Golden Toe. Is the nickname I've heard of going on campus for Dylan Sarka.
Is that the nickname you've heard, Mike?
The Golden Toe. Maybe I'll start that nickname for the young man.
Do you think he's branded by Golden Toe socks? Do you think, Mike?
Probably not.
That's true. You can't get a brand when you're in the NCAA. That's just how it works.
Oh, we found that one out the hard way with, Johnny Manziel and Terrell Pryor, but...
Now we have 3 seconds now for Golden Toe, Dylan Sarka, looking to make it 24-0. Zero timeouts left for Edinburgh. Petropola with the place hold. And it's no good.
Wide right. And we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Emma McCarthy.
Thank you, guys. So being a part of the IUP community is always something to be extremely proud of, especially on days like today. For those of you who missed it, today we recognize the Iverson family in honor of their son, Shane Iverson, who went through a tragic incident as a child. So through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, we were able to get in contact with the family, and with the help of the IUP Girls Lacrosse team, have been raising money, bucketing today during to all the crowds. I'm so glad to have been able to have met Shane and his family. They're amazing people, so strong. It was honestly extremely humbling to be able to do. So IUP has been raising money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation for almost 10 years now. And it makes me so proud to say that right now we are one of the most profitable fundraising schools out of our conference, which is amazing. If you would love to donate to Shane and his family, you can go through GoFundMe or S&T Bank. If you go on GoFundMe, you just type in Shane Iverson. If you would open your heart and donate to him, it's really amazing. I think a lot of times we take for granted the lives that we live, and this little boy, so some miracle that he's still here, and we just want to help him the best that we can. So again, if you want to go through S&T Bank or through GoFundMe, that would be amazing. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Emma, and we'll be right back after halftime here on the Crimson Hawks Sports Network. Your Hawks up 21-0.
Please welcome the Edinburgh
hard to explain. It just became home. There are hundreds of majors and programs, bachelor's degrees to PhDs, small classes and faculty that really get to know you. Amazing internships and everywhere, programs that help to find a job that is right for you. It's what IUP is about, a commitment to your success. See it for yourself. Visit us, Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Find your success.
No way. Hi. Hi. Shine, come on and let it shine. Light me up, make me feel alive.
Hi.
She actually said hi to you. Shine on me today.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
When I was in high school, I didn't know where I wanted to go to college. But I did know I wanted a major with job potential, and a campus that felt like the right place for me. I chose IUP. I'm studying on a beautiful campus with great professors who focus on student success and 140 academic majors. I'm Megan Spangler. I study nursing. Find your success at IUP.
Hello? Hello, 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 hello.
Testing,
hello.
testing, testing.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
All right, all right.
Can you hear me? And we're back. Of the second half of the game, your Crimson Hawks are up 21-0.
Big old goose egg for the Fighting Scots. "20 seconds in halftime. Moving into the final half of the Fighting Scots versus the Crimson Hawks. This could be the 4th straight win so far for the 2017 season, along with a streak that started back in 2015. Could be another consecutive win for the streak of 2 years.
Yeah, the Crimson Hawks do not like losing at home. Sean Bowling with the kickoff.
Bringing it to the 20-yard line, picks up a few more blocks.
Number 36, Nick Amendola on the stop there, dragging him down by his shoelaces. Now let's see what Jake Sissons and the Edinboro Fighting Scots have in store. See if they went to the locker room, made any changes to their offense, try to get some points on this board.
Yeah, I mean, head coach, I mean, he's got to be happy with Jake Sisson. He's trying to do the best he can with the weapons he has. But the Crimson Hawks defense just dominated.
Well, when you only run the ball 11 times, there really can't be much room for success there, Vince.
Yeah, they've been passing the ball mostly. I mean, Fletcher has rarely seen any run plays at all towards his way. But now we have Sisson for double twins. Back to pass, and that's Fletcher taken down by Anthony Davis. Fletcher had a quick out.
Gain of 1 on the play, second down and 9 at the 26-yard line.
He's trying to pass the whole game now for Jake Sisson. Back to pass once again, almost into the hands of Damon Lloyd. Went right through the arms. Now it's 3rd down. 3 and out maybe for the Fighting Scots.
Number 99, Dondra Tillman, one of the MVPs of last week's game versus Cheney, out on the field at defensive end.
Empty set now for Sisson. Jake finding a target, almost handed Damon Lloyd. Damon Lloyd intercepts it, going down the sideline. He gets a few blocks, and that's the 2nd interception of the day. 3rd interception of the day for the Crimson Hawks. 2nd for Damon Lloyd. Crimson Hawks just raiding Jake Sisson like a book.
Yeah, Jake Sisson, I don't know if he just didn't see Damon Lloyd in coverage, or I mean, he was right in the middle of the field, I'm not gonna lie.
1st and 10 for Lenny Williams, and he's in the red zone. Great field position.
It's a great way to start off your drive.
Yeah, first drive of the 3rd quarter. And for the 2nd half, Lenny Williams now working the toss to Allen Wright. A little bit of trickery. Allen Wright going up the middle, trying to find a few more blockers. Gets halfway to the 1st down marker. Making it 2nd and 5.
Also in on that tackle.
Both tight ends in the game. Jump by the defensive line. Free play to JoJo Gauze in the end zone. That's another 6 points on the board for the Crimson Hawks, making it 27-0 against the Edinboro Fighting Scots.
Yeah, that whole play set up by the interception by middle linebacker Damon Lloyd.
JoJo Gauze, 2nd touchdown of the day.
Maybe he'll get 3. Don McNeil had 3 last week. Maybe it's JoJo's turn. And Sarka now for the extra point, possibly making it 28-0. Moving up 4 touchdowns. And Sarka will go through the uprights, 28-0.
Third touchdown of Lenny Williams' day.
I mean, that's how you start the second half right there.
Yeah.
Set the tone.
Can we go back and see how the Crimson Hawks got into that position?
An IUP on top, 28-0. Sean Bowling for the kickoff. That was JoJo Gauze on the touchdown. Touchdown reception.
Or visit iup.edu/legacy. Urgent care at Indiana Regional Medical Center.
See Chris Temple right there, sporting the IUP tank, and JoJo Gauze with Walt Pegues celebrating his touchdown. Kickoff team ready to set it back in the hands of Sisson. The IUP looks like they're not gonna stop. I mean, they keep gonna score on these Fighting Scots.
Yeah, Vinny, hashtag can't stop, won't stop.
And the Fighting Scots will field it, bringing it out to the 28-yard line. Jake Sisson will come out on the field for hopefully a successful drive of the day.
And hopefully not his 4th interception of the day.
Geez, 4 interceptions. It's not boding well for Jake Sisson for the film room. 13:28 left to go in this third quarter. Jake Sisson was able to get his team to the red zone multiple times, but couldn't even get a field goal out of it. I mean, the Crimson Hawks blocked it, and
Sisson lining up to the outside bottom of the screen.
We have Tomko for the quarterback. Tomko back to pass. He's in the pocket. He's going to scramble. Going to take it to the outside.
Number 5, Takai Turner with the takedown. Minimal game, maybe 1 or 2. Sisson staying out. Sisson coming back in the shotgun. Tomko coming to the bottom of your screen.
Interesting play setup. Empty set with twins for Sisson. Sisson now looking for someone, but no one was looking at all. That was intended for James Clark, but
Takai Turner almost had it there.
Could have been miscommunication on routes, but James Clark didn't even turn around yet whenever he delivered the ball. Bringing up 3rd down for Edinburgh.
Let's go. Max Redfield and company looking to stop the Fighting Scots for another time today.
Just make it Colby. Make Colby inside and then talk.
And Sisson with trips. Sisson sitting back, gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher has nowhere to go.
Leveled by number 99, Dondra Tillman. Man, what an emergence of this young man starting last game where he had 3 sacks. An interception returned for a touchdown. Dondra Tillman, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Tillman's been fighting the Fighting Scots all day long. It took down Sisson. He's hitting hard, and there's a flag on the play.
2 men on the field by the Crimson Hawks. Oh, I was wrong. I didn't think the Crimson Hawks could get off the field.
Maybe too many men, yeah, too many men on the field. 12:16 left to go in this third quarter. Fourth down.
Make sure he's taking that post high.
Fourth down for the Fighting Scots. IUP up 28-0. Big old goose egg for Edinburgh.
Mike Petropola right around our 40-yard line. Should be good field position for the Crimson Hawks.
Good punt by Mike Kushma. Petropola makes a man miss.
Petropola breaking 2 or 3 tackles right there.
We're gonna have to the 28-yard line.
Yes.
It's a fantastic punt by Edinburgh.
Lenny Williams and company taking the field. We'll see what the Crimson Hawks can do.
And in a few weeks, we'll be having a homecoming game for IUP against California. And it'll be broadcasted by ESPN3, coming here to George P. Miller Stadium. For the Coal Bowl, you see right there, Saturday, October 7th. ESPN3 coming to town.
Samir Bullock in the backfield.
Fake to Samir for Lenny. Lenny looking for a pass deep to Don McNeil. He has a separation. It's a completion for Don McNeil.
Lenny Williams just having a field day with this Fighting Scots secondary. And it's not even fair today, ladies and gentlemen.
McNeil had great separation between his coverage. And now they're in the red zone.
57 yards, Lenny Williams to Don McNeil. Handoff going to Samir Bullock. Lenny Williams keeping it himself. To the left, getting minimal yards, maybe 2 or 3 on the play.
And now it's second down for Lenny. Lenny with twins to his left. Don McNeil. Colb Hughes. There's a jump on the defensive line. Whistle blown.
Looking to be on the Crimson Hawks there. Number 66, that door again. I think that's maybe the 4th penalty on that young man today.
Jeez, they've been picking on him all game. 2nd and 1.
Samir Bullock in the backfield. Lenny Williams reading the play. Edinburgh showing blitz. They almost got him with the false start there.
10 seconds on the game clock. Gives it to Samir. Samir right up the middle, almost in the end zone. There's another flag on the play. Another flag. Jeez.
Yeah, Vince, this has not... Holding on the offense, this has not been a clean game by far, in any means.
Not at all. And plus the refs, I mean, maybe they're being extra tough this game. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you got to keep them under control. Got to keep the teams focused and under control so they don't make those kind of dumb penalties in the future.
Yeah, and even last week against IUP, I mean, there's tons of penalties as well as for the other team.
Yeah, the Cheney game, head coach Tortorella was not happy in that game. You know, you saw him get a little red in the face there.
And here we have Samir Bullock. Couldn't make up.
Samir running with the ball.
Couldn't make up for the yardage, but still gets 3-4 yards on the play.
Samir Bullock checking out. Malik Anderson checking in. Rex Pierce coming off as well. The speedster, Alan Wright, coming on the offense.
3rd down now. Lenny with trips. Anderson at the sidecar.
Alan Wright.
Lenny is swallowed up by Edinburgh. Nowhere to go. Bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Vince, that's the first time today we saw the Edinburgh Fighting Scots actually getting this kind of pressure on our our friend, Lenny Williams.
And that will bring out Dylan Sarka for the field goal.
Dylan Sarka missing a field goal today. This one's a little bit longer. But I'll tell you what, Vince, I do believe in the golden toe.
The golden toe of Dylan Sarka.
I think he can make this one easy in his range. 34-yard field goal.
Do you think you could put in Dylan golden toe Sarka? Do you think that's reasonable in resume?
Kick is good by Dylan Sarka.
Another 3 points on the board, making it 31-0 in this third quarter. 9:15 left to go. And we will be right back here for IUP versus Edinburgh.
We know you want family-friendly sporting events.
Sporting events where you can be comfortable
and entertained in a positive environment. Watching great individuals and teams compete.
With commitment, effort, and good sportsmanship. That's what the Division II Game Environment Initiative is about.
Be a part of the excitement and find out why. These student athletes say with pride,
I chose
Division II.
What does it mean to have a college degree?
I can finish what I started.
I can compete for my dream job.
What does it mean to have an IUP Communications Media degree?
I can get a promotion.
I am going to be a leader in my community.
What does it mean to get your IUP degree online?
I can afford it.
I'll have a mentor.
I did it on my own time.
Face-to-face, professor support when you need it at our North Point campus. Find out how easy it is to get your degree from IUP.
Sean Boley now with a kickoff. 9:15 left to go in this third quarter. Jake Sisson about to take over.
Down 31.
And he's quick and he's finding a few blocks. Great field position coming out to the 40. Edinburgh's own 40-yard line. 10 yards away from midfield. And now it's first and down. First and 10.
Edinburgh will begin at its own 40.
Jake Sisson coming back out. Sisson still with 0 points today. And for the team, 0 points as well. And Jake Sisson out to a wide receiver bubble route. Ooh. A little bit of teammate hits right there for the defense.
Cal Makel on the stop.
Now it's 2nd and 7. With Sisson for trips. And Fletcher at the sidecar. Gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher finds a few holes and gets the first down.
Fletcher carrying the ball. Turner made the tackle.
Moving the sticks for Edinburgh. Now into Crimson Hawk territory.
First down at the 47-yard line.
First and 10 for Sisson. Fakes it to Fletcher, gives it to Reddick. Reddick hit hard, but comes down with it.
And Jay Watkins with a little bit of a spear there on Riddick. Good coverage, getting a couple yards on the play, maybe a 2nd and 3 coming up.
Maybe the Edinburgh offense is starting to wake up after the nap they've been in this whole game. 7:45 left to go. Sisson gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher right up the middle, be swallowed up by the defensive line.
Yeah, the IUP Crimson Hawks defensive line right there really swarmed on the ball. Number 36, Amendola. Number 68, Justin Welded in there to make the stop. Jordan Diven got his hands in there as well. Third down, and I believe 4 on the play.
Yeah, Sisson looking to convert with trips. Sisson gives it to Fletcher once again. Fletcher will get the first down. Sisson picking up the momentum, picking up the pace of his play calling. Dondre Tillman now in the game.
Number 44, Brendan Myers checking in.
A flag on the play. I don't know if there's miscommunication on hold, but huge flag by number 6, Anthony Davis. Flags everywhere.
You get a flag. You get a flag. Everyone gets flags today, folks. That's the game we have seen.
Anthony Davis, I don't know what he was thinking. He's about to get an earful from the coach.
I see 5 different flags on the field.
First down for Sisson.
Yeah, pass interference was called on number 6, Anthony Davis. A little bit of extracurriculars going on after the play.
I think they kind of halted the momentum for Edinburgh. Now it's 1st and 10. Fletcher at sidecar. Assistant communicating the new play. Assistant back to pass, giving it to Clark.
Jay Watkins on the stop there. Good read by Jake Sisson, seeing his guy. Made a nice quick little curl route for about a 5-yard gain on the play.
6:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. IUP still on top, 0 points for Edinburgh, 31-0. Back to pass once again. Sisson signals to go to the corner, no one's there.
Yeah, Jay Watkins and James Clark got a little tangled up on the play there. And there's another flag. I don't think you can call that pass interference. Absolutely not.
Bring up 2nd down.
Ridiculous.
These defensive backs for IUP is not getting a break today.
And at halftime, it was Georgia Tech 21, Pitt 17.
1st and 10 for Sessions.
Empty backfield for Sisson. Moving the sticks. .620 to go. 31-0 IUP. Sisson now with empty backfield. Back to pass in the pocket. Gives it once again, falls out of bounds. It's James Clark. It's the wideout James Clark. He's been one of the key targets for Jake Sisson today.
Yeah, looking at the rundown, that is 9 penalties for 89 yards on the Crimson Hawks so far today. Only 5 for the Fighting Scots.
Now Tomko will come in at QB. Sisson will spread out to the slot. Tomko now will give it to Fletcher, but he's brought back.
That play was read perfectly by number 36, Nick Amendola. Read it beautifully, going right into the backfield, bringing down the ball carrier.
Yeah, tackle for a loss, and that'll bring back Fletcher. And personnel change on the defense.
Matt Moad checking into the game. Number 90, Dylan Scott, checking out.
Defensive line almost off sides. Third down for Sisson. Sisson with a little bit of a wide receiver screen, and that is James Clark, who just walked right in. Good design play by Edinboro Fighting Scots. There's a flag on the play. No flag?
Oh, there has to be a flag on the play somewhere. No, just joking. Yeah, great play by Jake Sisson, finding his man. He's been going through him all day. James Clark went with a little bit of razzle and dazzle out on there on the field, breaking a few arm tackles. Congratulations to Jake Sisson and his team finally getting on the board.
James Clark with the touchdown, putting up 6 points. And now with the extra point, we have kicker Mike Kushma. And then we'll go through the uprights, making it 31-7. IUP on top. 5:10 left to go in this third quarter. We'll be right back here for IUP versus Edinburgh.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov, a public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
The brain is a remarkable organ. It's almost infinite in its capacity. Its ability to reach its full potential is limited by only one thing: the heart. For if the heart isn't fully engaged in what you're doing, if you have no drive, no passion, the brain will simply go through the motions.
We're back here at Kurt Signetti Field. The Crimson Hawks taking the ball. Alan Wright, the kick return man.
5-yard line. He finds a few more blocks, going up the middle, finds a few more blocks into Fighting Scott territory. Almost a kick return. Alan Wright going beast mode.
Alan Wright, that was an 80-plus yard return, taking it down to the Edinburgh 13-yard line, no, 17-yard line, I'm sorry. Letting Lenny Williams and company come back onto the field.
Great field position in the Edinburgh territory.
What a return by Alan Wright.
Alan Wright just had great vision on his blocks, read him.
He's fast. That's one thing he can do, man. He can speed down the field. Officially a 75-yard return for Alan Wright.
And Lenny Williams now 1st and 10 with Justice Evans right behind him. Gives it to Evans. Evan goes up the middle. Gets halfway to the first down marker.
Taken down right about the 10-yard line.
We have an IUP Crimson Hawk down on the field.
Is that Rex Pierce?
That's Jeff Arnold, I think, number 64, I believe. Jeff Arnold. Huge return by Alan Wright put the Crimson Hawks in great field position.
Justice Evans picking up about 7 yards on that play. The Crimson Hawk being injured.
And let's take a look at the weeks to come. For homecoming, we have California, the Cal Vulcans versus the IUP Crimson Hawks. Should be a great game, one to see for the centuries. Want to tell the grandkids about ESPN 3 is coming down to Frank Signetti Field at George P. Miller Stadium. Be sure to be with us here at the Coal Bowl, Saturday, October 7th.
Jeff Arnold getting up off the field on his own power. And yeah, Vinny, you said this will be one for the ages. Many, many generations of Crimson Hawks will be talking about this game, but we have to get through Seton Hill first.
Yeah, Seton Hill going to Seton Hill next weekend.
2nd down and 4 for Lenny and crew. JoJo lined up to the bottom of your screen.
Lenny muffles the snap, zings it to JoJo Gauze. JoJo Gauze getting a hat trick of the day, 3 touchdowns, and it's another 6 points for the IUP Crimson Hawks. Making it 37-7. Congratulations, JoJo Gauze. 3 touchdowns, the hat trick.
The trifecta.
You might as well get the WWE Championship belt now.
You know, they called that a hole-in-one, Vince. I'll tell you what, if we're going to talk about every sport today.
He went par. He went par on that.
He was par, yes.
He's
he
par
went
today.
par today.
Dylan Sarker for the extra point.
You know, the Grand Slam and Sarkis kick is good. You know,
another extra point on the board for IUP. We'll be right back here for IUP versus the Fighting Scots.
To compete for a championship in stadiums full with cheering fans and families. To give back. To say thank you for your support. To learn, grow, and prepare for the future. Ask any NCAA student athlete what they want, and this is what they'll tell you. Ask these student athletes, and they'll say with pride, I chose Division II.
Sean Bowling now for the kick, but let's just take a look at what made Sean Bowling get here.
You have JoJo Gauze running a simple slant route into the end zone and getting the Crimson Hawks a beautiful touchdown pass.
And makes it 38-7. Fighting Scots about to get the ball back. 4:27 to go in this third quarter. And they're going to field it all around the 35-yard line. First and 10 for Jake Sisson and his offense. $38-7. Coach Tortorella has to be happy with that. Jake Sisson with trips. Jake Sisson gives it to Fletcher, fakes the pass, and he'll get near the first down marker. Seeing a little bit more of Fletcher in the second half. Double twins. Back to pass. Sisson signals to go deep. Wide open, that's James Clark. Now going to the red zone for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, James Clark really beat Anthony Thomas on that play, and that is what the Edinboro Fighting Scots do. They bomb the ball with their big arm quarterback, Jake Sisson.
Yeah, Jake Sisson, signal to go deep. Great communication with James Clark. Got the separation, and now they're first and goal. Fletcher to the left of him with sidecar. Fletcher will take it, bring it to the 30-yard line.
Walter Fletcher running the ball.
Let's go.
Now it's second and goal.
Alan, let's go, Doc.
3:15 to go in this third quarter. .20 seconds on the game clock. Second and goal, 3 minutes. Gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher's taken down behind the backfield, behind the line.
He was knocked down by Nick.
Third and goal. Tomko now in. I think whenever Tomko comes in, it could be a goal line formation for the offense. Third and goal, Tomko at quarterback, Sisson at slot. Tomko will take it himself, and he's stuffed at the line. Couldn't get anywhere for the Crimson Hawks. Bringing up fourth and goal. I think we're going to go for it. No field goal unit coming out.
Yeah, being down 31, you just kind of need to keep your offense out there on the field no matter what. You're this far down there. You need, what, 3 yards?
Yeah, might as well go for it. And if you can't go for it and you can't get it, that's saying something for the offense. Less than 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Empty set for Sisson. Sisson back to pass, looking for the corner. Intercepted. Intercepted by number 6, Anthony Davis. Congratulations.
Anthony Davis redeeming himself after being burnt earlier in the drive for a huge gain down the field, a 47-yard pass, completely redeeming himself. And the Crimson Hawks offense is coming back out on to the field.
They go bonkers. Indiana Party Professionals, located at the Indiana Mall.
Head Coach Tortorella congratulating Anthony Davis. Has to be proud.
The Indiana County Tourist Bureau.
Yeah, after getting beat all day, I'd hope he'd be proud.
But Mike, you forgot the unnecessary pass interference every other play. So.
Every other play. Samir Bullock in the backfield on this one.
1:42 left to go in this third quarter. Lenny giving it to Samir. Samir going up the middle. Gets a first down.
Great run by Samir Bullock, probably 13 or 14 yards on the play. And you know, this has been an IUP running game that has been very quiet all day long. Lenny Williams, 9 rushes for 43 yards. That leads the team. Samir Bullock, 7 for about 30 yards. Malik Anderson, 4 for 12. Justice Evans, 4 for 12. Alan Wright, 1 for 5.
Yeah, it's been a silent game for the running. It's weird because it's the bread and butter for Lenny Williams.
In the slot. You just have to let Samir and the kids get warmed up. I mean, it's already hot out there. I don't know how much warm they need to be.
I think they more need to stay hydrated. This first and 10, giving it to Samir. Samir up the middle, going to the outside, gets a few blocks from his wide receivers, gets tied up by the shoelace.
Man, if he wasn't brought down, he was brought down by number 24. That was Marcus Sims. If he wasn't brought down there, he was going to the house.
Yeah, off to the races. Off the race for Mr. Bullock. Samir still in with McNeil. And Kolb Hughes to Lenny's right. Lenny fakes it to Samir, gets it to McNeil to the sideline. Tries to stay in bounds, but he'll just walk right out.
Good catch by Don McNeil. You know, they called that play a couple times already. having Don McNeil just run a quick streak, cutting to the right and taking it right at the sideline.
Yeah, they've run that play with Evans. They've run it with Malik. They've got the touchdown on that play with JoJo Gauze as well as Brown for the first one of the day. It could be their favorite one.
Malik Anderson checking into the game for Samir Bullock. Samir Bullock 41 yards now in the game.
Could be last play of the third quarter. Gives it to Malik. Malik is taken down for a gain of maybe 2 yards.
Minimal game on the play for the true freshman running back, Malik Anderson.
And that'll bring up fourth quarter for IUP versus Edinboro. IUP on top, 38-7. 38-7, IUP just completely dominating the Fighting Scots. And I mean, when you're down 31 points, it's looking pretty good for IUP. Coach Tortorella's got to be happy, and we're gonna send it down to Emma McCarthy on the sideline.
I'm here on the sidelines with Lenny Williams, mom and grandmother. You guys are here every game. You have amazing T-shirts, great energy. I love to see it. Where are you traveling from?
We're coming from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, not too bad of a drive. Obviously, last season Lenny tore his ACL. He's back. He's recovered. He's tearing it up on the field. How happy does that make you?
There are no words. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? Lenny's back. Lenny's back, and we are so excited.
I'm glad. His senior year, he's doing amazing. I think it's a huge in part to his supportive family. Look at the T-shirts. These are amazing. You guys are great, though. I love seeing the energy. I'm so glad I finally got to talk to you guys. Enjoy the rest of the game.
You too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Emma. Lenny is back. He's leading the team. 3-0 start. Could be 4-0 today. It's looking pretty good for 4-0. I don't know. 38-7, IUP on top. Lenny signaling to go deep for Kolb Hughes. Hughes. A little bit of pass interference, maybe.
Nope, they're not going to call it on that one.
I think they're trying to set up everyone for a touchdown today. I said, do you want a touchdown? I'll give you a touchdown today.
I'd like a touchdown today.
Someone go.
Should go talk to Coach Tortorella then. 3rd down, JoJo Goss coming in.
No, I could be the veteran experience running back that this team needs.
You could be the fullback. You could be like the big guy, like for the 4th down.
Rex Pierce-esque player.
3rd down for Lenny. Passing once again to the sideline to JoJo Goss. Just a little bit too far. JoJo Goss had a great separation now with the cornerback.
Just outside the wingspan of JoJo Goss on that play.
Fourth down for IUP. 14:47 to go in the game.
Nico Ruiz coming back onto the field.
Edinburgh down 31 points. Nico with the punt, straight up and down. Signal of fair catch.
Just rolling outside, and number 3, John McDonald Horner, pushing it out of bounds.
And that'll be taken at the 18-yard line for Jake Sisson and his offense. Coming on for the first time of the 4th quarter. And we have the IUP defense gearing up for this last chapter of Edinburgh versus IUP.
Book's getting ready to close on this one. Some live stats for the day. Lenny Williams, 17 for 26, 273 yards, 4 touchdowns. Receiving, JoJo Goss, 6 receptions, 84 yards, 3 touchdowns. Dawg McNeil, 4 receptions, 121 yards. Jake Sisson handing the ball, faking the ball.
And that was for intended receiver number 2, Gregory. Couldn't get it to him. Sisson had multiple amounts of targets today. Reddick, Clark, Gregory.
Yeah, Jake Sisson, 21 for 38, 188 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions.
2nd and 10. Sisson drops back.
Come on.
Gives it to Gregory. Close to the first down.
Gregory.
3rd and 1 now for the Fighting Scots. And gives it, that's Sisson giving it to a new running back.
Number 44, Brendan Myers in on the play.
Number 35 for the Fighting Scots, Kyle Gaelic. Gaelic's in for Fletcher. First and 10 for Sisson, empty backfield. Back to pass. Sisson looking over the middle for Gaelic.
A little bit of hold on Matt Moad there. Not seen by the officials.
2nd and 10 for Edinburgh. Change of personnel for the defense. DeAndre Easterling coming in. Gaelic at sidecar, double twins. And looking to the sideline, that's James Clark once again.
Nick Amendola on the stop again. Man, we've called Nick Amendola's name all day in this game. I'll tell you what, Nick Amendola, 12 tackles on the game, I'm sorry. Next is Jay Watkins with 7 and Takai Turner with 4. Third down and 6 for Sissons and crew.
Jake Sisson with trips to his left. Third down. Sisson in the pocket. Looking deep. Looking deep to Anthony Davis, and Reddick couldn't get anything. And the punt unit will come on for Edinburgh. Mike Petropola back to receive for the Crimson Hawks.
Mr. Reliable, Mike Petropola, number 13. Free safety, a converted quarterback. And you know, that was the thing with Petropola. He was the backup to Lenny Williams. He just has too much talent to sit on the bench. Way too much talent as a player.
Yeah, they're going to knock on some wood for the lucky Mike Petropola. And with the punt. Deep punt. Mike Cushman with a huge leg.
A very nice Edinburgh bounce there. Ball at the 3-yard line.
Lenny Williams looking to take the whole field down to the end zone. And let's look at the game comparison between the Fighting Scots and IUP.
Passing, the Crimson Hawks are way ahead, 273 to 201. Rushing, not even close. The Crimson Hawks have over 80 more rushing yards than the Edinboro Fighting Scots. First downs are just about even. Penalties, IUP has them 9 penalties for 89 yards. And we are back with Samir Bullock with a tough run, taking it just outside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 by Samir Bullock. And Samir directly behind Lenny for this first and 10. 12 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
A 16-yard rush, bringing it to 57 on the day for Samir Bullock.
Lenny gives it to Samir. Samir finds a good hole. Looks like horse calling right there, but close to the first down. Second and 1. Lenny with twins. Allen and Kolb Hughes will switch positions. They'll give it to Samir once again. It's a first down.
Not wanting to go down. Almost dropped in the backfield. Was having none of that. Breaking the tackle, getting the first down for this Crimson Hawks offense. Samir Bullock is checking off the field. Number 24, Justice Evans checking in.
Justice Evans directly behind Lenny Williams, first and 10. Gives it to Justice Evans. Evans picks up 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, they keep running the same play, or the Crimson Hawks do. They get the play call in, they check the defense, get the second play call in. And it's normally a stretch to the inside or the left side or the right side by either running back.
Yeah, it could be just working in new plays. Some new personnel. Evans behind Williams. Second down, Edinburgh with the blitz. Missed tackle. Justice Evans off to the races down the sideline.
Flag on the field. Didn't quite see what the flag was. Might have been. Number 62, Dwane Barnes on the hold there, negating a huge run for Justice Evans.
Second down.
Yeah, it don't matter. Anyone, just find some. I don't care.
Second and long.
Go with anyone.
Second down at the 27.
Evans behind Lenny. A little hard count for the offense. Lenny will give it to Justice Evans. Evans to the outside. Shakes a tackle.
Number 84, Cole Hughes with a great block on the field, making just enough room for Justice Evans to get a good chunk of that back.
Now Brown in with Cole Hughes. Third down for Lenny Williams as offense. Snap to Evans. Evans gets a first down. Face mask. Flags go everywhere. The IUP bench just erupted.
Face mask on the defense, giving the Crimson Hawks a beautiful game right there. Malik Anderson checking in the game.
They're checking in for Justice Evans. Justice put us in the first down, but then with the flag, we get even more. So thank you, Justice Evans. And Malik checking in. IUP up 38-7 to Edinburgh. Lenny checking the offense, getting the play. Gives it to Malik Anderson. Anderson is wrapped up, brought back behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 11. Just wasting the clock now. Less than 8 minutes to go in the game.
Off the ball. Never mind. Yeah.
Second and 11 for the Crimson Hawks. Lenny back to pass. Looking for Brown. Lenny signaled to Brown to go deep. Brown didn't see it. Now Brown's down on the sideline. It's third down now for the Crimson Hawks. 3rd and 10.
And we want to say thank you to the 2,138 attendees today for the IUP Crimson Hawks game versus Edinburgh, plus everyone watching at home.
Let's take a look at Brown on his injury of last play.
Second period, Cal 24, Seton Hill 14. At the half, Clarion and Mercyhurst.
We have Brown just taking a huge helmet to the knee.
Yeah, that. Ouch. Bringing up 3rd and 10 for the Crimson Hawks.
We have some new personnel in. With number 15, Devin Altland. With number 82, Zach Kelly. 3rd and 10 for Lenny. Back to pass in the pocket, scrambling. Looking for a target. And there's a flag on the play.
2 flags on the play.
7:18 to go in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 10. Hope Brown's looking okay.
Turns.
go down and see what the call is for those 2 penalties.
We have 2 fouls on the play. Shot block, offense, number 73 and 9. Holding, defense. Those fouls offset. Still 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 for the Crimson Hawks. Malik Anderson still in the backfield.
Zach Kelly in the slot. Noah Bertram in at tight end, 3rd and 10. Lenny gives it to Malik Anderson. Malik Anderson finds a good hole. Breaks the halfway point to the 1st down marker.
Not quite enough to get the 1st down, but a solid run by Malik Anderson on the play.
4th down now for Lenny. Let's see what the Crimson Hawks will draw up.
It's looking like we're going to keep the Crimson Hawks on the field. Fourth and 5.
Play clock at 5. Timeout's going to be called. Bringing up IUP versus Edinburgh. IUP on top, 38-7. We'll be right back here at George P. Miller Stadium.
Luther Ford, Lincoln.
Thank you, dear, very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you,
You're not fooling anybody you know. Think young. Pass it on.
the moment that you speak.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
And let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. Looks like IUP is going to come with a win today.
Next week, the IUP Crimson Hawks travel to Seton Hill. Following that is the Coble versus Cal U. And on October 14th, IUP travels to Slippery Rock for a heated rivalry game.
Punts by Nico Ruiz.
21, Eric Doe almost there to get the catch to keep it out of going to the end zone.
Yeah, there's a few games I want to see. I want to see Coble. Oh, you always want to watch the Slippery Rock versus IUP game. You always got to watch that one. Legendary rivalry. You can't miss it. 6:20 left to go in the game.
Yeah, Vince, you said it. IUP versus the pride of Slippery Rock. Always a good matchup, except for last year. IUP kind of put a beating on them for homecoming.
Hey, it was our homecoming, so I was happy with it.
It's only fair, right?
Exactly.
Jake Sishin coming back onto the field for the Fighting Scots.
Fletcher at sidecar. And with twins for Sisson. James Clark on the reception. And he'll go out of bounds.
I think there's a little bit of confusion on that play with Clark and Gregory. They both kind of ran the same route and almost ran into each other on that play.
But even now, 2nd down. Second down for Sisson. That's Fletcher on the carry. Gets a 1st down.
Ball carried by Walter Fletcher.
Yeah, good run by Fletcher on the play, picking up the 1st down, but might be too little too late for this Fighting Scots team.
$5:30 to go. Sisson back to pass, dumps it out to Fletcher.
Amendola on the pursuit, knocking Fletcher out of bounds. Man, that is the umpteenth time we've called Nick Amendola's name in this game. What a prize to get out of North Huntington, Pennsylvania. A graduate of graduate of Norwin, PA. Excuse me.
Norwin, Pennsylvania, not too far. For my hometown myself.
Even closer to me.
Even closer to Mike. North Huntington. Prize at North Huntington. Sisson passing over the middle. Huge hit.
Oh. McCall-Mackle not having that one, smacking the receiver on that play. Wow. That one looked like it hurt a little bit.
You could hear the crack from up here, Mike. Second down now. That was Corn Williams getting hit pretty hard. He's still in the game. Sisson back to pass once again. Intercepted by the D-line.
Matt Moad on the interception. The 5th interception of Jake Session on the game. Defensive end Matt Moad taking the ball for the Crimson Hawks down to about the 21-yard line.
Let's take a look at that replay. My goodness. Sisson right here sitting back. He said, give me that.
Matt Moad just got his big greasy paws up there, hauling in the ball. Matt Moad, number 85.
We don't see too many D-line getting the interception, but last game we had Dondre Tillman, and now we have Matt Moad, so congrats to Matt Moad.
Mike Dubois is in a quarterback now for Lenny Williams.
Mr. Dubois, welcome back. Zach Kelly in the slot. And whistle by the refs. Flag on the play.
Full start. Offense 72. 5-yard penalty. First down.
False start by the Crimson Hawks, putting them back.
Reset the game clock to 4:12. 4-1-2.
First and 15. Dubois and Justice Evans. Gives it to Evans.
Not much for Evans to pick up on the game. Maybe 3 or 4 on that one.
Second down, second and 12. Less than 4 minutes to go in the game. IUP 38, Edinboro 7.
Second down at the 27-yard line.
Zach Kelly in motion. Justice Evans almost got stripped of the ball.
Tell you what, though, Vinny, this Edinburgh defense has not been kind to IUP running backs on the day. A lot of losses, a lot of short gains. So if there's one thing to look forward to as a Fighting Scot fan, defensive line is to keep this in check. Not the passing game, but
very true.
Definitely the running game.
Fighting Scots D-line. How about it? That 3rd and 12. Dubois throwing it deep in the corner. Flag on the play. 2:55 left to go in this 4th quarter. Flag on the Fighting Scots.
5 yards, making it 3rd and 6 for Mike Dubois with Malik Anderson in the background.
Number 99, there's Joey Lewin on the penalty. 3rd down for the Crimson Hawks with Dubois. Edinburgh head coach talking over with the refs for a second. Gives it to Malik Anderson. Malik Anderson up the middle.
Oh, Malik Anderson is down. He got tabletopped on that play. Oh, wow, but he got up on his own power.
1st and 10 now. Justice Evans in the game.
Looks like he got hit in the head on that play.
2:45. The ball with Twins to his right. Double tight end. The ball gives it to Evans. Evans up the middle. Gets close to the 1st down marker.
2:15 left in this game.
Hayden Graham made the tackle.
The ball one's getting double tight ends. Evans right behind him. Less than 2 minutes to go. The ball trying to get a touchdown. Gives it to Evans.
Justice Evans taking it down to about the 2-yard line on this play. Bringing up 3rd down.
Third and 1 for DeBaugh. The ball gives it to Evans. Evans has nowhere to go. Fighting Scots player helmet will come off.
Looks to be a loss on the play on that one, bringing up 4th down.
Please reset the game clock to 1:01.
One left to go. Making it a 4-0 start for the IUP Crimson Hawks. Moving to Seton Hill next week. Then after that, we got the Coal Bowl here at George P. Miller Stadium for homecoming. Then on the road again to Slippery Rock. Give it to Justice Evans. Evans could be in for the touchdown. It's a 1st down now, 1st and goal.
Yeah, they were able to get the 1st down without scoring a touchdown on that one. That'll put 32 seconds right on the clock.
Trying to get Justice Evans a touchdown here.
I think they're just going to let the clock burn out on this one.
A little bit of personnel change for Edinburgh. A little confused what's going on here. I think they're coming off the field here. They don't want to stay on the field? Is that what they're saying? They're saying they're coming off the field.
Are they saying turnover? I don't quite know what that one was about.
With the 1-yard line, IUP reached the 8. The game clock should be reset to 32 seconds. It's going to start on the ready.
And the ball will form into victory formation, making it 4-0.
And that's it. Time will run out here at George P. Miller Stadium. You know, Vinny, that has to be the best feeling being a quarterback, being able to line up and kneel the ball for a victory just like that for Mike DeBoss. Great game by the Crimson Hawks. Lenny Williams putting up 4 touchdown passes, 3 of them going to wide receiver JoJo Gauze. And don't forget to check back with IUP on ESPN3 on Saturday, October the 7th for the Coal Bowl, where the 2 top teams in the PSAC will be facing off.
And Edinburgh just collapsed today to the IUP Crimson Hawks. And we have a big road of games to go. 38-7. IUP coming out on top. 4-0 start. This would be the 14th consecutive win since 2015, home win. 14th consecutive home win for the IUP Crimson Hawks. The streak started in 2015. And congratulations once again to Lenny and the crew of the entire Crimson Hawks roster. And it was a pretty good day today, sunny, 80 degrees or so. And we have Coach Tortorella saying congratulations and congrats on the 4-0 start. We'll probably be getting an interview with him, with Emma McCarthy.
And today we had Slippery Rock versus Gannon playing at noon, so they should just be ending up right now. Let's take a quick look into that game. Slippery Rock is beating Gannon 42-38, 7:14 left in the 4th quarter. Slippery Rock 3-0, Gannon 1-2, putting up a good fight against the Slippery Rock Pride.
Yeah, Slippery Rock moving to number 21 in the nation. The upcoming schedule, as we said, moving away to Seton Hill Griffins. Our man in the north is what they'll see at Seton Hill. And then coming back here for the Coal Bowl, IUP versus the California Vulcans. That's a great matchup. And then a old school rivalry game at Slippery Rock for October 14th for their homecoming game.
Speaking of Cal and Seton Hill, they're playing right now. The 3-0 Vulcans are leading the Seton Hill Griffins 24-13. 13:25 left in the 3rd quarter.
And next week against Seton Hill is currently off to an 0-3 start. I mean, if California keeps on them, they'll be 0-4 and coming in the game against IUP. So looking pretty good. Maybe a 5-0 start for IUP. Really hoping for maybe a movement in the rankings nationally for the American Football Coaches Association. Coach Tortorella having a few wise words for the Crimson Hawks.
Let's take a live look in at the Mercyhurst and Clarion game, where the 1-2 Mercyhurst Lakers are playing the 0-3 Clarion Golden Hawks?
Clarion Golden Eagles?
Golden Eagles, there you go. And that game is 7-7 at the start of the 3rd.
Mercyhurst and Clarion 7-7. Clarion also with an 0-3 start. We're going to be sending it over to Emma McCarthy soon for a interview with Coach Tortorella.
Gannon has just taken the lead over Slippery Rock with a touchdown from Mark Jones. They are up 44-42.
And now we're going to send it down to Emma McCarthy for her silent report with Coach Tortorella.
They throw the quarterback, so you know, we get some chances. You can't go in, you're going to get 5 interceptions every time. Red zone and got them to turn it over.
We're going to have to, I don't know, again. Paul, can we come over here a little bit? For some reason, the heat is messing this mic up of ours. Again, you talked about interceptions, if you wouldn't mind repeating that.
Well, we knew they were going to throw the ball a lot, so you get chances to intercept them, obviously. We played good in the red zone, and obviously turnovers and interceptions were big for us on defense. That's how we held them to 7 points.
Got to talk about the elephant in the room. 11 penalties, more than 100 yards. Kind of a continuation of a problem. How do you fix it?
Well, you know, we got to be more disciplined. We've got to make better decisions on the field. But, you know, part of it is, you know, I wonder, we played Ashland and had 2 penalties for 30 yards, who's a really good team. And then, you know, we get all these penalties now in these other games. So, you know, we'll have to look at it.
Lenny Williams stepping up and doing what we expected Lenny to do, both with his feet and his throwing arm. Has he been working more, or have you been working more with him on passing?
Well, yeah. I mean, he took off and ran because they had some things covered. And, you know, just kind of did what Lenny does. They did a good job covering us, you know, a couple times.
Did you give Nick Amendola some kind of a special incentive for today? 14 tackles?
No, I mean, in the week, ball ends up a lot of the times.
Paul, Emma has one question for you.
So, chances to score, but they didn't. So what went into the defense's ability to stop them from scoring?
Well, we work on the red zone a lot. You know, you can give up a lot of yards, but if you play good defense in the red zone, you don't give up a lot of points.
Congratulations again on
Thank you.
another win.
Yeah, congratulations.
JoJo Gauze also had a standing game.
Players over there celebrating with the crowd. And celebrating the 4-0 start that they have against Edinburgh. Nick Amendola with a great game today, as well as JoJo Gauze. 3 touchdowns for JoJo.
And I think we're going to go back down to Emma with a couple players' interviews.
I think we have Nick Amendola, JoJo Gauze, Damon Lloyd, and Lenny Williams getting ready with Emma McCarthy.
It's a full house down there, Vince.
Yeah, full house, full house down there. Just go. And Lenny Williams is walking off the field, and we have IUP winning today with a 4-0 start, 38-7. Thank you everyone for tuning in here at George P. Miller Stadium. We'll be at Seton Hill next week, but be sure to tune in October 7th for the homecoming game for the Coal Bowl. I'm Vinny Lauer, your play-by-play commentator. Have a good day.
Thanks, folks. Michael Gribner here, your color commentator. We'll see you next time.